Astra is an Indian family of all-weather beyond visual range air-to-air missile, developed by the Defense Research and Development Organization. Different missiles of this family are capable of engaging targets at varying distances of 500 meters, 0.31 miles, up to 340 kilometers, 210 miles. Astra MCOT-1 has been integrated with Indian Air Force's Sukhoi Su-30 MKI and will be integrated with Dassault Mirage 2000, HAL Tejas, and Koyan MiG-29 in the future. Limited series production of Astra MCAT-1 missiles began in 2017. Astra MK-1 is 3.6 meters, 12 feet long, with a diameter of 178 millimeters, 7.0 inch, and weighs 154 kilograms, 340 pounds. It uses mid-course inertial guidance driven by fiber optic gyroscope with terminal guidance through active radar homing. It is capable of receiving course corrections through a secure data link. The missile's active radar seeker, with a homing range of 25 kilometers, 16 miles, was designed by Russia's concerned More Informed System AGET, but manufactured within India. The seeker can lock onto a target with a radar cross-section of 5 square meters from a distance of 15 kilometers and enables off-boresight launches up to an angle of 45 degrees. Some tests have been conducted in 2017 and 2018 using an indigenous seeker developed by Research Center Emirat. Astra MK-1 is equipped with electronic countermeasures to allow operation even during enemy attempts to jam the seeker using electronic countermeasures. It carries a 15 kilograms, 33-pound high-explosive pre-fragmented warhead activated by a proximity fuse. It uses a smokeless solid-fueled motor that can propel the missile to a speed of Mach 4.5 and allows operation from a maximum altitude of 20 kilometers, 66,000 feet. Its maximum range is 20 kilometers, 12 miles in tail chase mode and 110 kilometers, 68 miles in head-on chase mode. The maximum range is achieved when the missile launched from an altitude of 15 kilometers, 49,000 feet. When it is fired from an altitude of 8 kilometers, 26,000 feet, the range drops to 44 kilometers, 27 miles, and when it is launched from sea level, the range drops further to 21 kilometers, 13 miles. It can be launched in both autonomous and buddy mode operation and can lock onto its target before or after it is launched. After the deployment of Astra MK-1, several offshoot versions are being planned, including an imaging infrared homing missile tentatively classified as Astra IR, a longer-range Astra MK-2 version, and a further development called Astra M3.
India's DRDO is undertaking work on a Mark II version of the Astra missile and has planned to enhance its range using an in-house developed dual-pulse rocket motor by May 2022. The missile will have a similar design as well as share the smokeless propulsion of its predecessor Mark I, boast a laser proximity fuse, and some newer technologies like a homegrown AESA radar seeker. DRDO plans to extend the range of the Mark II version to 160 kilometers, 99 miles, rivaling the American AIM-120D AIM-RAM. India is planning to carry out the first test of the Astra Mark II missile in next few months. A future Mach 3 variant based on a solid-fuel ducted ramjet (SFDR) engine is being jointly developed by India and Russia. The missile was first tested on the 30th of May 2018, and further test was carried out on the 8th of February 2019. The aim of the program to develop an indigenous missile rivaling the 260 JADM and MBDA Meteor. During an annual press conference on October 4, 2022, IAF released footage of an Astra Mark II launched from a Su-30 MKI using Unified Common Launcher developed by DRDO with industry partners for air-to-air missiles. Reports released in April 2024 suggested that the missile will be tested in first half of 2024 with an initial target range of around 130 kilometers. Reports in September 2024 suggested that a series of developmental and user trials of the Astra Mark II, with a range of 140 to 160 kilometers, will be conducted in 2025, which will be completed by 2026 and followed by induction in the same year. Full-scale production is expected by 2027. There has been a few design modifications which led to delays. As per Ministry of Defense's year-end review, Astra Mark III with solid-fuel ducted ramjet (SFDR) propulsion was flight tested in 2023, which enabled the missile to intercept aerial threats over a far greater distance at supersonic speed. The missile was configured with nozzle-less booster, thrust modulation system, and a sustainer engine to deliver specific impulse in ramjet mode. Astra completed final development trials in September 2017 and was cleared for production by Bharat Dynamics Limited, BDL. The missile will be manufactured at Banur, Telangana for an initial order of 50 missiles. Additional order of 248 missiles were placed for Indian Air Force 200 and Indian Navy 48 for use on various platforms like Sukhoi Su-30 MKI, HAL Tejas, MiG-29, MiG-29K. On the 31st of May 2022, Ministry of Defense signed contract with BDL worth 2,971 crore US $383 million to produce 350-plus units of Astra Mark I for Indian Air Force and Indian Navy under High Priority Indian Designed, Developed and Manufactured IDDM category. DRDO already started the process of transferring technology of the missile and associated systems to BDL. Each missile will cost 7 to 8 crore. Astra Mark I, along with other variants of this missile, will progressively replace all Russian-origin long-range air-to-air missile in Indian fleet. On the 14th of January 2024, Minister of State for Defense Ajay Bhatt flagged off the first production batch of Astra for the Indian Air Force from Bharat Dynamics Limited's Kanchanbag unit in Hyderabad. The missile received full-rate production clearance on 4th of August 2024. The clearance was granted by Air Force Deputy Chief Air Marshal Ashutosh Dixit on his visit to Hyderabad unit of BDL. Exports. It was published in August 2023 that Brazil was exploring possibility of equipping its JAS-39 Gripen fighters with Astra Mark I missiles as a cost-effective option. According to a report published in the print on September 14, 2024, Armenia has inquired about the possibility of purchasing Astra Mark I. Discussions are in early stages.